Hey guys, welcome back to Human Resource Machine. I forget that it always stops the music as soon as you start up. Whatever the case, we're very near the end. We've only got 8 more actual levels before the end, but we've got 3 bonus levels that I know are just gonna take... They're gonna take me so long to beat. Vowel Incinerator. It's hi, yes, hello. Hi, yes, hello. Yes, hello. What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this? Ahem. Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Good luck. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Alrighty, so, yeah, I get what we're doing. Oh, by the way, some of the previous ones where there was words coming through, they were very specific sentences. If you're interested in finding out more, go back to them, because that tells you stuff about the world. I can already tell that this is going to have some sentences that are fascinating, to say the least. Okay, straight away, we're going to make this the box, because that's what we're going to do. We'll call this 0. I don't actually know if I need to use the 0. I probably will, but I have not thought of how that's going to work yet. Oh, I need the 0 for the like... That's the... Oh, crap, that means I'm going to need an index as well. Yeah, of course. Or an iterator, sorry. So yeah, when it reaches 0, that's the end of the... That's a 0 terminated string, essentially. We're comparing it against. Copy from 0, copy to the I, and then inbox. And copy that to the box. Okay, that's the initial stuff. That's the init. Initialization. Then we... I don't like that I have to do it like this, but I think I'm going to have to... I was going to try and change this around a bit to make the loop that I'm about to make work better, but I don't think I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare them. So I already have the first letter in my hand, so if we sub straight away from the, no, not from 0, from the iterator, like that. So it'll be already 0 to start with, so it'll compare it against A. If it's 0, then that's a positive response. Actually, straight away go back to the start. That's what all it needs to do. It needs to just discard it, because we're incinerating the vowels. Otherwise, if it isn't 0, then bump up the iterator. Oh no, it's the same deal as last time where it's not going to work like that. Okay, wait. Remove this, start again. That actually changes things for a problem I was having before. Yeah. So no, instead, we will copy from this version of the iterator, so it'll copy the A, and then sub from the box. Then if it's 0, jump back to the start, do it all again. Otherwise, if it isn't 0, then bump up the iterator, and then start again, and then just jump. Yeah. But I also need to do a check here. When I copy from I, if that is a 0, then I'll do this thing where I say, like, copy from the box and outbox it, and then we'll have to have a little jump here, like that. Because it doesn't matter if I put it at the top or the bottom. It's always gonna... No, actually, it'll run one process shorter if I have it at the bottom, won't it? I didn't think about that before. Yeah, so instead, we'll jump down, get rid of this jump. We're still going to need it, but do the copy from box, outbox it, and then jump back to the start. But is it better in the long run because of the amount of jumps you have to do here? No, you know what it is? Technically this is better, so we'll just do this. Screw it. Because you don't have to do any jumping when you exit every time here. So it's better for speed. Whatever the case, let's just run this. Have I done it all right? Or have I forgotten a step? Okay, let's take the A, throw it against the B. It's not that. The B is going to go through, it's going to check all of them, and it's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to be right for any of them. So put the B in the outbox. Takes the R, it's going to do the same thing, check it against all of these. Now it gets the A, finds that it's... Yeah, finds that the A is a vowel. There, now it just tosses it out. Cool. Brain. The words in this particular inbox were brain, live, and tea. Yeah. It seems to be functioning exactly as I expected. Perfect! Frickin' perfect! And I got a good amount of executions shorter. Nice. But that was a normal level one. Wait, did I see any of the previous that I thought I could do better? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. I probably did while I was editing, but I just don't remember. Ah, well. Alphabetizer. Oh god. Please be advised, this optional hallway is for advanced employees only. Buzz buzz. Yes. Indeed. Goodbye. Click. Incoming message. You will receive 2 words. One is a decoy, a false lead, a red herring. The other is part of an important message. The inbox contains exactly 2 words. Determine which word comes first, if you were to order them alphabetically. So it's going to be just 2 words separated by a 0. Oh my god, what the hell? And I see already that they both start with a U. So it's not even just comparing the... Okay, well... I'm gonna have to do a loop to get them both in first. On the floor. And then I'm going to have to compare each one. God damn it. How am I gonna do this? Wait, if I just want to see how many there are. Is it just the 2? Yeah, okay, there's just 2 words, and they're both separated by a 0. Okay. I didn't actually realize that apparently you can click these guys and get more from them. They can help you with the result. I've not known that this whole time. Until the last time I was editing, I was like, wait a minute. When the characters were like ask me about Zero Terminator strings. It didn't click in my brain when I was recording that I meant that you could literally ask them a question. Yeah. Whatever the case, let's just try and do this. Once again, I'm going to copy from this, which will be 0 again. 0. And this, I don't know why this is 10. I don't know why we have a 10 there. A copy from 0, copy 2. We'll put it in here and we'll call this the iterator. Actually, I don't need to do that first. I can do that later. Let's go inbox. If 0, jump ahead. Otherwise, copy to index and then bump it up. I'm gonna guess that they're exactly 5 characters long each. Pretty sure they were. So I'm basically just gonna get the 2 words in. I'm not even gonna worry about oh, whoops, copy to I like that, yep, and then iterate, bump up the iterator. So I'm basically just going to copy them onto the floor, and then I can discard the iterator. But then, once you've done that, jump back to inbox, like that. So this is the first loop. Let's just make sure that works all as intended. So it'll bump it up like that, and then it's 0, so it'll... Oh, whoops. I'm gonna have to do this loop twice, essentially. Unfortunately. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna win any awards for this one. Let's just put it like that straight away. Do another... Basically just gonna do the exact same thing I've done here. Okay, so I've got the loop happening twice for the two words that you get in. What we need is to start checking. So we need to reset the iterator. Oh, what I might just do is get a J iterator. Do I need an IJK? Maybe I do it IJK. Oh god, this is... it keeps dawning more and more on me. Like... what I'm gonna need. Let's just copy zeros to all of these iterators. I don't know if I'm gonna need them all. I'm just gonna get them all set up like that. Okay, what I'll do is I'll copy from the I and copy it to the J. So that we've got the maximum number there. Which will be 5, which I actually don't want. I want it to be 4. Oh dear. Maybe I bumped it down immediately. Should I? I might do. Bump that down immediately. And I've also got to watch how interacting letters work. So like when I minus a letter off something, whether the... Because surely the A is like 1 and the Z is 26, or the equivalent of those numbers. So when I minus it off, when I minus a bigger letter off of it, the more negative it is, the more that the letter that I'm currently holding, or the word that I'm currently holding. Yeah, if it's negative or positive depends on whether which one is the earlier arriving letter, so I can determine which one I need to output. I should always arrive at that before reaching the ends of these. Actually, no, I'm not going to bump it down, because I'm going to use the iterator for J to do the comparison between the two like that. But once I have this F0 here, this is where I'm gonna put the little I'm gonna put some notations around here. So we got the init, and then we got loop 1, and then init 2. And then this is loop 2. I thought I removed this minus J. That's weird. Oh, I think I accidentally removed the wrong bump. Bump up. I. And at the end of the loops, end of both of those loops, this is where shit gets real. We've got to do this again. Copy from 0, copy it to I. So we want I to be 0 and we want J to be... Oh, we can get rid of K. We don't need K. We want I to be 0 and J to be 5. So this is where loop 3 happens. So what we do is I'll compare the first to the second. That's what I'll do. So copy from... This is actually, I'm going to immediately put a little jump here just to signify that this is where the loop is. Actually, I'll do this again. I'll say init 3. Init 3. Get rid of the jump for now. Yeah, and at the bottom I'm putting the messages, I'm kind of putting them the wrong way around, and it is kind of annoying me, and I can imagine other comp sci people being annoyed by that. Init 3, and this is where loop 3 happens. Because usually you put the titles of the things above them, not below them. Copy from the I iterator, and then sub it from, no, the J iterated position. If they're 0, what I should do is I should do a little thing like this. Bump up I, bump up J, and then, yeah, so if it's 0, jump back to here. I don't think they're gonna give me words that are identical. I should really be making sure that doesn't affect it, but I don't think they're gonna give us that. So we don't need to worry about that so much. I was gonna say, because if they're exactly the same, I will run out. This code has no exception handling for if if the words are exactly the same. And it only handles letters of words of 5 length. It does not handle at all words that are longer than that. Yeah, if it's not 0, if it's negative, do something. If it's positive, do something else. So, I would love to see how that works. I'm going to assume that the like B is 2 and A is 1, so A comes first. So if the result is positive, then so I'm holding A, I sub B. No, I'm holding 0, I sub 5. If it's positive, then the second string is the one that I should be submitting. So, oh, god damn it! I didn't think about that. Actually, that's what K is for. Okay. So when I copy to J, and I do this copy to J, also copy to K. Because then K will have 5 as its value. And I can use J for stuff, but K will remain at 5. So if it's, yeah, if the value is positive, then J is the one I want to basically iterate through K, and then we have another little loop here. Copy from K, like that. Outbox, and bump up K, and then loop that. Yeah, okay. I get. Goddamn, having to store all these numbers. When I bump up K, I'm gonna have to do another command. Sub that from 10. If it's 0, then go right back to the start. That's the end of the loop. Oh my god. Otherwise, add the 10, and then, yeah, continue the loop. If it's negative, so we want this line here, what we gotta do is this is basically the same loop, except we'll copy from the 0, copy it to the I, and then we'll get another loop here, copy from I like that, then outbox, bump up the I, and then do the same check if 0. Oh no, sorry. Sub the 10, or sub the K, which will now be 5. If it's 0, jump back to the start of this whole loop. Like that. Otherwise, add back on the K, and jump back to the start of this little loop. Yeah. Well, that was a monster, but this should work if I've done everything correctly. Okay, let's see, let's just watch slowly. Okay, got all those set up. Actually, wait, because I'm not actually gonna need to do any more after that. It's not a big loop. What I should do is I should actually bring these down to here, so that it'll immediately try and inbox and end the sequence. So it won't do these last 4. We don't want these extra 4 commands here to be running. So yeah, let's start again. So yeah, we got the zeros set up, the init, then we do the loop 1. Bump up the iterator. We're gonna get the word unity in here. Bump up the iterator. Bump up the iterator. There, bump up the iterator. And then, it's a 0, so copy it over to the other values. Yep. Wait, what? Did it only have 2 letters? Oh, they can have less than... Damn. What does that mean, though? What kind of system are they using? Because depending on your system, depends on... Shit, I really relied on the fact that there was gonna be... Like, that's why I thought we had 10. I thought each word was gonna have 5 letters. Shit. Tell me more. Okay, so they're going with... See, I wanted some examples. So if it says if your inbox is un and then or untie, the outbox should be un. So the shorter word. Oh, that's interesting. So I can do a check midway through. And the oh, but no, you can't guarantee that. Oh, fuck. Damn it, the way I've done it is just all wrong. Shit. Okay, well... God damn it. All that time. What a waste. I don't know why we have a 10 then. God damn, why the hell do we even have a 10? We don't need it. We can't even really use it. Oh, no, I see what it's trying to go for. Yeah, so it wants me to copy the first word to the floor. Okay, wait, no, my system isn't useless. What I should do instead is... Well, I'm gonna copy this. Copy it into the second slot. Paste. Because this system, this one I got here, will work for 2 words of 5 characters long. Yeah, and that's it. That's all it will work for. Yeah, and only ones that are different. If you have the same ones, it won't work. Yeah, basically I'm gonna copy from 10 and paste that to J instead. I'm gonna remove K for now, but I'm probably gonna need to make extra iterators somewhere. Okay, I think it's mainly just loop 3. I've had to change loop 2 to use the J iterator instead of the I iterator. So the J iterator will start from 10 and work up. It's loop 3, the big loop, that I'm gonna have to change the most. Because basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add extra checks in. I'm gonna just reset the whole of loop 3. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna be using these original iterators, or these original values as iterators, because we only ever get 2 words at a time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I take in the 2 words. Once I've got to the end of the 2 words, this is where loop 3 begins. I'm gonna do the same thing same basic thing that I did before, except I and J turn from iterators to being like the maximums of the words. Yeah, I've just got to add little extra checks in the middle, because what I'm gonna do is I've got to... Oh no, I don't want to use... I'm gonna have to do another initializer. I'm gonna put this as a little, like, 10, 2. And I'm gonna copy from this 10, copy it to that 10. Because I can get back to 0, but I can't get back to 10 easily. I'm gonna copy from 0, like that. Sub from... I'm gonna use this 10, even though it's probably... I shouldn't. Sub from that 10. And then... If it's 0... It's gonna have to do... Once again, it's gonna have to do a length check. It's gonna have to do a length check after each jump. Oh, actually, if it subs 10... I should do the if it's negative as well. And then eventually at the end, we're gonna have to go back to the start like that. Not before bumping stuff up. Bumping up the 0 and bumping up the 10. Oh. Okay, now for all of the stuff. All of the difficult stuff. So we'll start with... If it's 0, then they're the same. So you immediately do the check. Which will probably be at the start. I probably don't need that jump. If it's 0, then they're the same. So what you now need to check is... we need to bump these up. You need to bump these up, but then what you need to also do... Wait, you need to bump up 0, but then check if... sub what you're now holding from I. And if that is now 0... Yeah, because I and the J are now the lengths of the words that you've taken in. So... And so what you do is, yeah, you check to see if the 0 iterator is now at the length of the I iterator. If it is, then that word is the one you want to output. So we're going to have to jump out of the loop and start outputting... I'm going to put this little message here saying... Output first. And I'm going to put another one that's output second. So this will jump to output first if the I is now 0. Then it will do that, but if it's not 0, then it will keep going. So bump up 10 and then do the same thing with that. Sub from J. If it's now 0, output second. Otherwise it jumps back to the start of the loop again. Now, that's if the values, if the values are the same and you're still going to check more. You're going to do a little length check first. If it's negative or if it's positive, then we're going to have to do stuff inside here first. Or we're going to have to do stuff inside here and jump out to here. Well, no, we still need to do the bumps up. Actually, no, we don't need to do the bump up or down anymore, do we? Okay, I'm holding the first, minus the second. If the second is bigger, therefore it's negative, then I need to output the first. So I just go straight to outputting the first. Otherwise, if it's positive, output the second. Yeah. And if it's the first one, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to copy from the 0, and then minus sub from the 0. I'm gonna have to do these extra steps. I don't know if there's probably a much better way I could do this, but this is how I'm just gonna have to do it. No, I think that'll, if I do a different, I was gonna say I could do a different method and avoid having to do this. You only do this once, whereas the other method I'm thinking of would mean you have to do on every step another command, so that's not good. No, so we'll do this, sub from 0, and then copy, copy to 0. So just return that to 0, basically, and then we loop for a bit again. So we copy from this iterator position. Oh my god, I have to check again if the... From there, outbox it. Then, bump up this again. And check if I sub from the I, if it's 0, then jump back to the inbox to make it stop the program. Otherwise, there, copy from 0, like that. Okay, so if we're outputting that should hopefully all work. That should hopefully all be good. Otherwise, if we're doing it from the second, we don't need to do the setup. We can go straight to the copy from 10.2. I intentionally made that 10.2 just so I don't have to get the 10 back. Go from 10.2, outbox, same deal, bump. Why did I bump down? Bump up the 0, and then check it against I, yeah. Oh, I know, I can do that. I can do that better. I can do that much better. I don't have to do the setup. What I can do is bump down. Yeah, and actually I can put it in the loop that way. Bump down I. I don't need any of these anymore. And actually I can remove the tin 2 as well. Okay, I just got distracted, so now I don't remember what I was doing. Crap, it was something to do with tin 2 and not having to use it? Or do I still... No, I do still need it, I think. No, I can do it better. I can do it better. Can I? No, I can't. Shit. No, okay, it's already working the way it is, honestly. So... let's just keep going with this. No, I think that what I was about to go and do wouldn't have worked. So, I've added these back in. I've added the copy froms 000 back in. And then we'll do the sub from. We'll do this whole thing. So yeah, we'll continue to do what we were doing before. Bump up the tin 2? Yeah. Oh, copy from tin 2, outbox, bump up the tin 2, and then sub from the J. And then once again, F0, then we want to reset. Or we want to end by going here. Otherwise, jump and continue to do this. Yeah, okay. This should work. We need to just end this. This recording's gone on way too long. Oh, what did I not... Oh, I think I copied the tin 2 over later. So we got Unity. Oh no, Unit, sorry. We got Unit. And okay, this is gonna be one that tests our situation where there's a longer word. Because they're exactly the same except... yeah. Okay. It's gonna be like, oh, okay. Yep. First word. Has to do that check every time. To make sure it's not getting too big. Oh, it fails on a specific... I'll give you some inputs that cause your solution to fail. Okay. Sure. Why did my solution there fail? Okay, we'll speed it through. Unity. Under. Okay, now let's see it's doing its work here. They're the same. So check this again. Okay. Oh, did I do it the wrong way around? Yeah, okay, I must have done it the wrong way around. Okay. No. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around. The positive negative thing. I think if negative... Is it here? Negative must be the... Yeah, this is all it has to be, could be, right? Okay, well let's try that again. Speed through it. So, unset versus units. Units should be the one that goes... So it should, at this stage... No. No, it's still... What the hell? I was pretty sure this was the right way around. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna keep working with this. So we got untie, and then we got unity. So... Unity should be the one that goes out. When it gets to this letter here. Okay, unfit should be the one that goes out. Yeah, why does it... No, stop, can I just take a step back? Wait, why is 10.2 0? Where does the 10.2 get copied from? Wait, why is... How did they get switched around? Copy it to... that 10. Somehow they got switched around. The copy from... That's weird. Okay, so I had it right, it's just those are the wrong way round for some reason. How did that even happen? Okay, well this is gonna go test it just because it's shorter. It should do this one, yeah. There we are. Oh my god, so I got the speed. I thought I wouldn't get this one. I'm okay with that, honestly. What I'd need to do is rewrite it a little bit shorter, but you'll get more looping happening. Because there were definitely a few places there where I was like, I could make way less commands if I wrote it in a way that would mean it would loop a whole lot more. Like, there's a whole lot more stuff I could do with, like, I could use the 10, instead of altering 10, I could use another iterator position and then just add 10 to it. Like especially in that last check, if I just had 10 sitting there, I could, actually, how would I even do that? Yeah, there were definitely ways that I could reduce the amount of commands I use, but it would drastically affect the speed. I'm going to continue because I've been recording for an hour and I've done two levels. Digit Exploder. Our users have been rating some of our hardware products with 1 star, with user reviews citing, draws too much power and overheats. Numbers are too complicated for test subjects. Occasionally removes alarming volume of skin from human users. So management has come up with a solution. To make the numbers smaller and easier to understand. Okay. Grab each number from the inbox and send its digits to the outbox. For example, 123 becomes 123. Oh. I'm assuming it goes up to 999. Give me an example. Is there any more? Tell me more. There's no option for 0 stars. Because research groups were found to be in disagreement about the nature of 0. Hello again. Oh, okay, it just does the intro again. Okay. I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm going to assume 999 is the absolute maximum value it'll give me. What I have to do is I inbox a value, stick it in the box. I don't think we'll need any more than a box other than IJK. Copy to box. And then I don't think I need the 0. Basically just sub from here. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should have another. I have a res spot. Oh, at the start I should copy from here, which is 0. Oopsies. 0, 10, 100, hundy. No. 0, 10, hund. I think this will be okay. I'm overthinking. I don't think I actually need to. No, I don't need to have a res. Just use the box. Sub from hund. Copy the result to box. Bump up K. No, you know what? This one's I. That one's J. And this one is K. I don't usually like having them like this, but because this one's gonna come first, this one's gonna come second, this one's gonna come third, I'm having IJK in the order that they arrive, that they come in. It annoys me so much that they didn't put 0 here, 10 here, and 100 here. I mean, 10 is there, but I'm so annoyed that they did 0 there and 100 there, and not the other way around. Oh, I don't know why that annoys me, but it does. Bump up I, yep. Oh wait, no. Sub 100. If it's negative, jump out. Add 100 back to there. Then it will move on to the next loop. Whereas, if it's not negative... Oh, what if it's 0? If it's 0... then jump even further. Jump to the end of the thing. I'm gonna put a little thing here saying end. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, stop it! Output. I'm just gonna put output in here. Because this is where we're gonna start to output. If we bump it up... Yeah, if it's positive, then keep going. Subhund. Oh, copy. Shit. Bump up I, but then copy from box. Yeah, and then keep going. Jump round 100 again. Okay, so if it's negative, add the 100 and then go to the J instead. So I'm gonna, once again, I'm gonna put a little loop here. I'm gonna say, Hund loop. That's the Hund. That looks like hand loop. Hund loop. It still looks like hand loop. Whatever. We've got the initialization, the Hund loop, and then we're gonna have another. We're gonna have this as the 10 loop. 10 loop. And we'll do the same basic thing here, except we will be doing it with the 10 instead. Sub 10. If negative, and if 0, checks. If it's negative, go to the end of this. If it's 0, go to the output. So we'll do the inside first. So if it's positive, if it's still positive, we can still do stuff with it. Copy it to the box. Bump up J. And then copy from the box again. And loop. Go back to this. There. Same deal. If it's negative, add back the 10. And then go to the... And then we'll be starting the... God, I wish it was a 1 as well. I mean, I could make it a 1. Should I make it a 1? But then again, I don't need to... Actually, I don't even need the 0, do I? Do I even need the K? What happens if we get a value that has a 0 at the end? Okay, 780 needs to have 7, 8, and 0 as its value, so... Okay. Actually, do I even need to... Wait, no, no. I should do the F0 check at the end. Yeah, I need to change the F0 checks to being at the end of this loop. Because what we want is we want to have a 0 in our hands if there is a 0 at the end. So if it's like 40, when we go down to 30, down to 20, down to 10. If we then go down to 0, we still need to bump up the iterator to say that it's 4, but then when we pick the 0 back up, we can just immediately outbox that. Yeah, whereas, I don't know why, I don't need K, I only need I and J. No, but what I do need is, no, I can just use the box, I can use the box. Okay, so in all scenarios, we should have the 1 value in our hands at the end. Is it in the box, necessarily? Yeah, even if it's 0, it'll be in the box already. So what we should do, straight away, copy from I, outbox it. Copy from J, outbox it. And then copy from box and outbox it. And then jump back to the start. Wait, what does this? Copy from 0, not do anything. Why did I not? That's weird. Copy that to I and copy it to J. That's weird. Whatever. Hopefully this will work. I'll just YOLO and fingers crossed. Hope that it works. Okay, place that down there. Minus 100 off it. It's still okay. Copy to the box. Bump up I. Minus 100 off it. It's still good. Bump up I. Yeah. Minus 100, it's now negative. Add it back on. And start doing this one. Start doing this loop instead. Yeah. And it'll slowly get 40, or it'll get 4 in this slot. And then it will do the minus again. It'll be negative. Add it back on. Get the 2, 4, and 3. There. And reset. And this will straight away be like, oh, nope, nope. Oh, of course. Ah, yes, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. Well, oh, actually, I can fix this. So if we copy from if we're copying from there, if 0, just go straight to this one. If this one's 0, go straight to this one. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if box is 0. I think that just will always be output. Yeah. Okay. Speed through 644. Get 6 there. 4, 5, 6, and then it will go there. It should be 4 as well, and then 6, 4, 4. There we go. And then 8, 2, 5 or something like. Yeah, 8, 2, 5. It just has 2, 5. Ah, what does it fail on? Okay. 304. Oh, I see. Yeah, because if you have a 0 in the middle, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it like this. If that's not 0, then it doesn't matter if that one's 0. That one's gonna have to go out. If the first one's 0, then I'm gonna have to do the same. Copy from J. From J. If that is 0 as well, then jump here. Otherwise, outbox and jump here. Okay. I had to add an extra step in the middle there. God damn it. Okay. Okay, yep. Speed through this. This is not going to win any awards for the amount of executions. The amount of lines, sorry. I keep forgetting what they're called. So yeah, this one should be 304. Yep, there we are. Cool. Oh, wait. I can make that. Oh, it didn't win on this either. Size, yeah, size and speed. I gotta try and remember those values. So, I knew it wasn't gonna win on size, but it also didn't win on speed either. Size is only 3 off. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't have the time to do any more on this. I don't think. It works. It's functional. I got a result. I didn't win any awards, but I got it done. Prime Factory. Because I knew I'd only get these 4 done at most in this episode, so I'm just gonna have to move on. Are you sure you're supposed to be here? This is a very difficult assignment. I have no idea how to do it either. Okay, for each thing in the inbox, send its prime factors to the outbox in order from smallest to largest. Seriously? Tell me more. What are prime factors? I have that written down here somewhere. They're the unique list of prime numbers that multiply together to result in a given number. What are the prime factors of 6? 2 and 3. What are the prime factors of 8? 2, 2, and 2. What are the prime factors of 5? 5. If you still need help, feel free to ask a friend. Or your local library. Or get back in the elevator and leave this assignment for someone else. It might come to that. I don't know if I want to do this. It's gonna take me way too long to do that. I can't even really think how I would begin to do that, honestly. Because we're dealing with multiplication, which is not something we have as a primitive function. I think the way we'd have to do it is using the original value as a maximum limiter. You'd have to go through every combination of numbers. You probably don't, but in my brain, you'd have to go through every combination of numbers. You have to bump up the value and multiply it by values that are over here and see if it reaches that number. See if it reaches the value that you've inboxed. No, but there's ones where it's like... There are ones where it was like 2, 2, and 3. Because you... like, it was like... There was an example he gave that was like 2, 2, and 3 or something like that, because it was 2 times 2 is 4, and then that times 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah, no, forget it. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm gonna have to leave that there. We did 3 levels today. But I'm immediately recording the last episode where we will try to do these ones. I just want to finish the game at this point. No, I'm never doing Prime Factory. That's never happening. Unless I cheat and I just get the result and put it in for an achievement. Forget it. I would struggle to do that kind of thing with... Oh no, I was gonna say, I'd struggle to do that with normal programming languages, but actually, if you're using, like, trees... If you're using, like, tree searches, you can store the values really well, and you can get those prime numbers in a much more nice and logical way. A much more concise, logical way. I could do it with like a search tree. But when you're working with linear programming, fuck that. Whatever the case, we'll pick this up here in the next episode. But if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Don't feel the need to give me advice on how to do that one. I don't. It's gonna go in one ear and out the other. Just don't waste your time. Let's just continue. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,